Talking about Sadziu Debre.
Yeah, these players are, I feel like they're honestly a little bit similar, not just like in the stats within World League right now, but in their play styles, in their skills. I think that these guys can go head to head pretty evenly matched. We see Sadziu has about 53% win rate and a 47% precision, average guess time of just under 30 seconds, so he's a pretty balanced player, I would say. And Debre, if we look at that, he's maybe a little bit better with that win rate and precision, but average guess time just about 30 seconds as well. So yeah, I think these guys, their stats say it all. They're pretty similar players. Maybe Debre has that slight edge right now, but anything is possible, and it's going to be a good one to start off the day.
Yeah, agreed. We can take a look here at where they're on the standings. Debre 22nd, Sadziu 29th. And Debre has played less matches than Sadziu, one less match, and is sitting really nice, 25 points, Sadziu 22. But both definitely not out of it yet. We have many weeks to go. Both can still make a comeback, but important games for both of them nonetheless. Let's get straight in. Sadziu versus Debre, starting us off on moving round one.
Looks like we're probably going to be in... Ooh, looks like maybe Romania, somewhere in that area.
I like the Romania call. I like it.
With those holy poles, so both players are going to be moving down the road trying to find any information they can to narrow this down, but it is pretty hilly, so somewhere more in the middle of the country, so we see Sadziu zooming in, and he seems fairly confident on that region guess. Not sure what exactly
he gets a guess in quick. Debre to follow. It's north of him.
Pretty evenly matched there.
52 to start us off. You gotta love the Debre NMPZ hat. I love that he wears it every single time.
Very nice. Matching his avatar there.
Yeah. Wonderful to see. We get into round two now. Still a pretty even game.
It looks like we're still in Europe here. Maybe a little bit less clear on the country. Again, they're just going to want to move to signs and anything that can narrow it down for sure.
Yeah, the architecture is nice. We see a calle there. I think it might be Spain. Northern Spain?
Seems probably like it would be, yeah. Sadziu's open his map. Going in there.
Oh, Debre's got a sign with some important information. Oh, he's just going to go Bilbao. It's right nearby where Sadziu is.
Yeah, we do have the BI on the road number there, which should indicate that we're nearby Bilbao on Debre's screen. So it should be pretty good guesses from both of them.
Yeah, Debre. A little bit closer. 134 points, but still, very even game. Taking us round three. Back in Europe.
Indeed we are, and I think it's Romania again. Just looking at those holy
Romania.
poles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can do a little bit better this time. Seems like we're on a larger road, so maybe more chance that they find better signs than they did round one. Debre, he's got something there.
He places a pin down, but doesn't seem too confident. Decides to keep moving. He's got a road number now.
Yeah, these bollards.
109F, but
yeah,
small.
Yeah, those bollards can be pretty helpful in Romania. They give you the road number, some directions to towns. But yeah, with the blue road, that's going to be a bit harder to find for sure. Don't think Sadziu's. Yeah.
Yeah, Debre looking at the map sees the red ones and the green ones. Those are the bigger ones. Blue, hard to find.
Yeah.
Sadziu yet to find anything.
He's got about 5 seconds left. He has not opened his map. Here he goes.
Timer runs out. Really good guess from Debre. Sadziu pretty far away. I don't even know if he had much actual information there.
Yeah.
But he made a very good guess.
Yeah, I think Debre definitely he used his information well there. He got the Romania region guess with that the blue bollard there. So yeah, it's just in these moving games you got to move to find information and make use of it. Debre definitely demonstrating how that's done there.
Round four now. Sadziu's got a green sign here. Is that gonna help him? Assuming Saskatchewan. Guessing Moose Jaw. Quick, Debre.
Yeah, I think that works.
Gotta
with
follow.
The sign he had there. Debre not nearly as confident. Sadziu putting the pressure on. He is in Saskatchewan, but not... Yeah.
Wow, Sadziu, right on it. What a guess from Sadziu. That's going to deal pretty big damage to Debre's health. Sadziu has the lead now going round 5.
Yeah, trading big blows of points there. See what happens here at round 5.
We're in a New Zealand round by the looks of it here.
Yeah, with these poles, this general landscape. So they'll both know it's New Zealand. Again, it's a matter of can they use those signs, any information to their advantage here. Both heading to the north.
Yeah, not too much going on here yet. What are we thinking? North Island by the looks of it. Rolling hills, more common. North Island.
Yeah,
big hills. South Island, more common.
Yeah, should make sense. We do see Debre clicking North Island here, and he's locking in.
Locks it, Sadziu. Opens the map, follows North Island. A little farther north in the North Island. Gets the guess in. It's east. Sadziu. Holding the lead. Round 6. They're in. Are we in Poland?
It would appear to be Poland. I think we didn't get a good glimpse of those signs at the start, but it looked like Polish road signs. Yeah, there's one on Sadziu's screen.
Yeah, there it is.
Pretty distinct for Poland.
Sadziu, home country advantage. If you can find some signs, this could be big. We'll see, but we're in the middle of nowhere. Pretty open plain.
Yeah, these little small signs are just going to be for small towns, and we're, definitely in the middle of nowhere here, so... Not sure that they know for sure. There's another good sign there. But again, those are probably just going to be small towns.
Probably small towns. It's a slightly bigger sign, but yeah, even still. Probably not much. Neither player's really found anything. 10 seconds now left on the clock. Debre, middle of Poland, basically. Locks it in. Sadziu finds another sign, but doesn't seem like it's too helpful. He's just going to make a region guess. Central as well. Shouldn't see too much.
Yeah, pretty typical hedge for Poland is just click around wood, and that's a pretty safe play. So both players making the same strategy there, and not much happening in Poland.
Not much. It takes us to round 7, though. Both players above half health still. Sadziu a pretty big lead, about 1,000 points, a little more.
Yeah. So here we're going to be in Nigeria. We have this low-quality camera that you're going to find more commonly in the north of Nigeria. And you also have the classic police follow car here. So now we do have a lot of signs as well that can make use of. Look for town names. Debre's trying to check all the things he can. I think he had something for
town.
Yeah.
Yeah. That truck there might have said the town, or that van. Sadziu. Is he going to go same town? He is. Oh, he has it right there on the sign as well. So they're both going to be in the same town. Time runs out. Both right there. Sadziu. A little bit closer. Not much to write home about. It's going to be 40 points.
Nicely done by both players there. Making use of those signs. Getting the town.
Multi's making that 40 points is big. We're already at 4.5 times damage now, round 8. CG, you might need to talk on this one.
Yeah, this might just be the US. Or Canada. Actually, we do see Sadziu in this bit of older coverage, so maybe suggest Canada. That's a bit more common to see there. And it's just some residential neighborhood. License plates are really helpful in Canada and the US. See if they get anything else beyond that, though.
Was that a Canadian flag Debre just passed? I think it was.
Yeah, this definitely... Yeah, there is one.
Yeah.
Yep. Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons. Lock it in. Canada go next. Debre in Sask. I do like the guess. Sadziu yet to follow.
Kipling might be their town name there in the post office.
Both go in Saskatchewan. Sort of close to each other. We'll see who ends up being closer here. It is going to be Sadziu again. He's going to keep that lead, and he's going to deal a decent bit of damage. Debre now, 1,600 health.
Yeah, Debre's in a little bit of trouble here with 2 rounds left. He's got to turn this around, but Sadziu's chipping away. And here we go.
Round 9.
We're going to be in Germany here with these yellow signs, and a good one there for Brandenburg. Pretty well-known city west of Berlin. So both players are going to know where this is.
Yeah, this is probably just going to take us to round 10 here. Both have the same sign, really good information, can recognize it. And again, we have a 10-round limit. You got to do it in 10. So we'll see what happens. Our last round is going to decide everything. Or Sadziu, even closer here with 5 times damage. 170 health now. Debre, Less than 1,500 health. Debre's gonna need something insane here on this final round, round 10.
His last shot, and a city is not what you're gonna want to see. No way.
Is it Singapore?
I think it is Singapore.
Oh, no, wait. He's going to Jakarta.
Wait. Oh, yes.
I do like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, sometimes they can look similar.
Jakarta.
Yeah, we do have the Indonesian flags there.
Yeah, just gonna be Jakarta, and they're both gonna go there. This is gonna be Sadziu's game.
Yeah.
Taking us to no moving.
Definitely not the round Debre wanted to see there. Anytime you get an easily recognizable city like that. So Sadziu, he definitely put on the better performance overall, I would say. And he will take the moving game.
Yeah, we go on to no move, but this is where Debre wants to be. Debre sitting with only a 50% moving win rate, but a 70% no move win rate right now, and an 100% NMPZ win rate. So it happens sometimes. He doesn't get that moving game, and then if he takes all the way, he's been winning. So we'll see what happens here. Can he win the no move?
Looks like we're going to be in Brazil. We'd see Debre locked into Sao Paulo, which does make sense. We have these smooth concrete poles, which are really common to see in Sao Paulo state of Brazil.
And he locks it. They both lock it. Debre a little closer. Takes us to round 2. What's it gonna be? We get in... Peru, insta-zoom from Debre, quick. I like the guess quite a bit.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense with this kind of landscape. It's just one of those places you see it a few times and you know right away. This kind of grass, these mountains. Sadziu as well.
Very recognizable. Sadziu recognized it even better. A little closer there. It's going to be 274 points. Nothing too crazy. Going to take us to round 3. Again, we're on no move now. The players can't move up and down the road anymore. So you get a spawn like that, all you got is that landscape. And they did well. Take us to round 3.
We haven't moved too far away here. This is Chile, as we see Debre click on. Got those white road lines in Latin America. That's a pretty surefire way to tell, combined with this general landscape. And I do like the Sadziu region guess around Ovalle.
I like it too.
Sort of Mediterranean feeling, yeah.
Debre just a little north of Santiago. Sadziu possibly trying to line something up. I don't think he's found anything he likes too much yet, but he's looking if he can. He's taking the time. It is going to be Debre closer. It's just west of Santiago, the capital. That's 500 points. Debre takes back the lead, but it's a very close game.
Yeah, very close indeed. Pretty good efforts here by both players. Similarly matched so far, round 4.
Another quick zoom from Debre. But he's not locking it in. He just places it down. Southern Sweden. Sadziu follows suit, but a little farther north. But pretty close guesses.
Yeah, we have the classic Swedish architecture there, the red house, and then you have the white Google car with a long antenna. And it's now just a matter of, can they region guess it? And...
oh, wow. It ends up being Norway. Ends up being Norway. Sadziu closer in Sweden. Debre, other coast. He actually did line up the water nicely, but just wrong country.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. I also thought it was Sweden. But it happens.
A lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah.
They can look quite similar. Neighboring countries. Especially that particular part of Norway is one of the few that can look like Sweden.
Yeah, that is true.
Flatter. Two quick Kenya guesses.
Yep. Kenya, Google car meta.
Sadziu just extends his lead on that. Takes us to round 6.
I like the Philippines idea here from Debre with these poles. Yeah, Debre's really analyzing these poles. Sometimes you can get good info from those little stickers on there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's getting too much helpful information. Sadziu now follows and opens the map. He's going Mindanao south. Debre south Luzon Island. No, he's gonna hedge central now. He's doing a little swimming currently. But he looks like he's possibly looking for something on the map, but I can't tell. If they do keep it here, these are gonna be pretty big differences in guesses. Philippines is deceptively big.
3.5 multipliers in Philly.
Sadziu's right now considering switching to Luzon, the North Island. Nobody's going to keep it there.
They're far
Only 4
apart.
seconds. Debre swims. Sadziu's on it!
Wow.
What in the world? That's
Oh
going to
my
win him
goodness.
the game and the overall matchup, and he's going to take a 2-0 over Debre.
Wow. Not what I was expecting to see there at all. I'm not sure what he necessarily saw to get that guess, but that was so impressive. Debre just, he couldn't get in the action there. 2-0.